a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it back. Cuts it out. Back to the keeper and tries something new.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement. Going for goal! It's there! Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was...
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's picked him out. Faced him, and the shot! So who's he picking out? Danger averted for now. He's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Plays it over to the other flank. Incoming cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hoists it forward. Dinks one in. Hits one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backward to indicate what was coming.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Here it comes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. And that's been levered clear. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. Goes for goal! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's got through. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's played forward. He's got away, and he's there to cut it out. Over to the left, now the counter. Oh, good interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the 11 in the smiling faces of the crowd, they know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Decent hit from there. Cafu. Nielsen. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ronaldinho! Knocks it away. And the through ball is intercepted. It's on at Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! He will be livid with himself.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
And it's played forward, back into the middle, and he's there to cut it out. And they've been caught out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to dink it in. He's got away. Looks to clip it forward. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a throw-in. Ronaldo. He's picked him out. Chance! Big chance! Goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Kaka. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
That's not going to make it. He's found his man. Got a sight of goal here. Tries a shot! There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
But you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's got away. Good ball. Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Trying to get there. Crunching tackle. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good interception. Tries to locate someone up front. Ball through needs to be good here. Looking to force his way through. Ronaldo! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So here comes the substitution. Hoists it forward. Nielsen.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Pete...
Going for goal! Decent hit and on target.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Surely... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out.
So that's it. It is all over. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
It remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. On this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it. Goes for goal! They score!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. A real chance to break. Out to the right. Turns and goes back. Tries to stroke it through. Could try cutting inside here. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's been taken straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it has been a recent tale of unmitigated misery on the road. 5 straight away defeats. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Zidane! It's broken loose. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Ginter. Lam. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. What? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Schweinsteiger. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. Done very well to intervene. Vieira. Bukayev. Henry! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Closer. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Vieira. Got a going for goal!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
It's a throw. Pumps it into the area. Has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. And he's straight offside. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Lahm. Mario Götze. Could be a... Ah! Cleared without complication. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Ginter. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Receives it in a... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played out to the right, gets into some space. A really good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's played forward. Good take, and he's had a look. Has a goal! A whisker high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Keeper sends it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's where he wants it. Sergio Ramos. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. Has a hit! Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gets it upfield. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's come loose. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's one! That has certainly tested.
What can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! Decent enough try. Danger averted for now. Triol. What an adventurous run from a defender. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's been won straight back. Chance! Cleared without complication. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Cut out in the nick of time. Luis Enrique. Pedro. And now the breakaway. That's a pop! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Hoists it forward. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Xavi Alonso. Up towards the front line. Has he found his man? Out to the right. Iniesta. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's played forward. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, sweet feet. He's in! Maradona!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Iniesta. So time is nearly up. One final twist. He's gone for it! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Forward it goes. And he's there to clear it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! Chip through. Tries one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
And it has been a recent tale of unmitigated misery on the road. 5 straight away defeats. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It is quite a run he's making here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been cleared. Oh, real chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. be a chance here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Hoists it forward. Oh, what a ball! Has a goal! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. And the first half is done.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Plays it out to the wing. He's there to receive it. Big chance!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Here's the delivery. And through to the goalkeeper. Mateus. Your impressions so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Battles to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Fence has got rid of that. Now, what's he got in mind? Mateus plays it out to the flank. So holding on now for those 3 precious points. Gets up to head it!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's played forward. And that will be the final act. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it came down to just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And the clean sheet, of course, is always very...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here.
The action has already started.
It's a loose ball. Gomez. Messi. Played into the middle, and he's there to cut it out.
Across the field it goes.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end, it'll have been forgotten.
Here comes a massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Fico. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gomez. He's there to receive it. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw. It over to the other flank.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Managed to get it away. Di Maria. We've reached half-time.
So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The second half gets underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Martinez plays it out to the flank. A buccaneering run from the defender. That intervention was very necessary. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Looking for a decent ball in. And it's played forward. Paredes. And he just whacks it away. Played out to the right. Pella. Going for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's had a go! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from the fairway out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. No complaints.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hit into the middle, and he's cut it out. He gets past his man. He's had a go! Oh, brilliant goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Griezmann. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Matuidi. Lovely feet. Massive leap! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Ball's out on the left now. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Pumps it into the area. And it's played forward. Conte. Keeper sends it forward. Defence has got rid of that. Pogba. That's beautifully weighted. Giroud! Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Good interception. Hoists it forward. That's a good foot in there. Tries lifting it over. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's half-time here.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Pogba!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And the weighted pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a decent ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pogba. Dinks one in. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Done very well to intervene. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Hits one! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result, which is well deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Cannavaro. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Plays it out to the wing. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Striding forward, facing goal. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Over to the left. He's got options out wide. He's had a shot! And he's there to clear it. Cleared without complication. And it's been taken straight back. Looks to dink one it. Massive leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Totti. Plays it out to the flank. Gets into some space. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Pepe. Played out to the right. Knocks it away. Here it is. Hits one! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Danger averted for now. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Keeper sends it forward. Goes long. Good ball over the top. The chop has a hit! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's... We hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. And he's on chance! Forward it goes. Well, they can break here. Zambrota tries to get it forward quickly, dashing forward at pace. There's a long ball. It's a brilliant interception. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And a shot! Out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, good interception. Cuts it out. Oh, he's found him in space. Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
clear. Hoists it forward. Chip through. Here it comes. That'll be a corner. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's going to be a double change then. That's a pop! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Teller. Tony. Now the counter. And that's that. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's the through ball, and he's cut it out. Shapes to shoot! Conti. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. No, that's overhit. Looks to thread it through. And out to safety. Corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them...
Towering header! There it is! There is the breakthrough! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Plays it out to the wing.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Going for goal!
And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Out to the left it goes. In it comes. Hoists it forward. Muller. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Beautifully done. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Oh, that'll be the last act of the first half.
Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. Kings it out wide. Muller, now a chance to break. Over to the left. It's got through to him. Conti. Still just a single goal between the sides. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
They've played it short. And he's there to hoof it away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. There's a long ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Goalkeeper's ball. Away from immediate danger. And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Thanks to Jim. Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Hoists it forward. Dinks one in. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Tings it out wide. Gorgeous control there. It's a brilliant interception. Whipped it again. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. No goals as yet. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Floats one over. Gets it upfield. Looks to dink one in. Out of play for a goal kick. trap. He's had a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time.
So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Good back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Looks to clip it forward. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Tries lifting it over. And he's there to clear it. A buccaneering run from the defender. Oh, smart save. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Right through the middle. Hits one! And the assist's there!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Goes for goal! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up there by such a swift breakaway, and such a well-worked finish too.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now the counter. Has a pop! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
That's a good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Battles to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. is that. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them.
Adrian, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.